What's up everybody, it's Sean here and I am back today to give you guys a review of the Nike Air Force 1 in this Year of the Snake colorway. As we approach the Lunar New Year, Nike is releasing a ton of pairs that celebrate the occasion, including this pair, the Air Force 1 Low. So these recently landed in stores and they retailed for $130 US or $170 here in Canada. These were available at most Nike sportswear retailers, including The Closet Inc. here in Canada. The Closet Inc. is independently owned and operated, and they're based right here in Southern Ontario in Canada. So for all my Canadian viewers out there, I'll link their socials, their website, all of that good stuff. They're my go-to shop, and they offer some of the best prices in the entire country. So if you're down to support an independent shop, check out The Closet Inc. and tell them that you heard about them through me. So back to the shoes, the official colorway for this shoe is Sail, Light Bone, University Red, and Jade Horizon. And this takes your classic Air Force 1 Low, but incorporates a lot of theming within this shoe that really makes it feel special and perfect for the occasion. So jumping right into the details of the sneaker, on the toe box, you can see how the majority of the upper is crafted out of genuine white leather, and like any other Air Force 1, we have these perforations all across. Overlaid on top of this, we have another overlay of genuine sail-colored leather, and we have the small mini swoosh embroidered on the lateral side in more of a silver or lighter gray color. Covering the eyelets, we have more of that same sail-colored leather, and same thing underneath this on the quarter panel beneath this. But then stitched on top of this, we have this metallic Nike swoosh, which has a bit of a greenish tone to it. But on the swoosh on the lateral side, we have this red embroidery representing a coiled snake. And then this entire panel on the heel, it's debossed with this pattern, again reminiscent of a coiled snake. At the very top of the heel, we have more of that metallic leather, and we have Nike Air branding embroidered across the center. Hanging off the shoe, one of my favorite parts about this sneaker, it actually comes with these extra red laces, but the way they presented it, they were able to knot it together in this traditional Chinese knotting style, and according to my research, the style of this knotting is supposed to represent good luck. Aside from that though, they also come with two extra laces. We have these traditional flat laces done in this sail color, along with these green and white colored rope laces, if you want to give the shoe a little bit more character. And then attached to the shoe, it also comes with this gold lace doubre or lace lock. This again signifies a snake. Underneath this, the tongue is crafted out of synthetic sail-colored leather, so this is not genuine leather here. And on the top of the tongue, we have this tag, which has this snakeskin pattern to it, and we have Nike Air Force 1 branding pressed on in this metallic gold finish. So the interior liner of the shoe, this is covered in this silky smooth sail-colored nylon, and then for the insoles, same thing here. It also has a very silky smooth feel to the touch. So this is just your typical foam lined insole, and then pressed onto the heel we have a red Nike swoosh, and again, I'm not sure what this symbol is supposed to represent. I'm guessing it's some sort of snake, and I'm guessing it's supposed to say Nike, but I really can't tell. So the upper of these Air Force 1s sits atop this super chunky rubber cup sole, which has Air branding on the lateral heel, and then encased within this midsole we have foam along with Nike Air technology for cushioning. And then for the bottom, here we have your traditional Air Force 1 outsole, and we have the circular pivot point on the forefoot and heel, along with Nike branding on the medial edge in the center. So that breaks down the look and the construction of this pair. And for those wondering about how these fit, so overall these fit more or less like your typical Nike Air Force 1. So in my case, I prefer to go a half size down. So I'm a true size 10, slightly on the wider side. I got these in a size 9.5, and they fit me pretty much like any other Air Force 1. So if you have a narrow, normal, or even a slightly wide foot, you can go a half size down if you like more of a snug one-to-one fit. If you have a really wide foot, you might want to stick true to size, but best bet, I'd go to a store if you can. Try on an Air Force 1 if they have them in your local store, just to get a sense of how you prefer your fit to be. But generally speaking, Air Force 1s do run a little bit more roomy than most typical Nike shoes like a Dunk, an Air Jordan 1, an Air Max 90. Air Force 1s usually are a little bit roomier than those. Moving on to the comfort, so these feel like any other Air Force 1. So in my opinion, it's gonna be fine for a casual use sneaker. Air Force 1s I feel have some plushness to it with this chunky midsole, but it's not an overly soft, extremely comfortable sneaker. It's one of those things where some people swear by it and some people find them to be extremely clunky and uncomfortable. For me, I'm kind of in the middle. I think they're fine just to run errands in, but I wouldn't necessarily want to walk 20,000 steps in a day in Air Force 1s, but that's just me. Finally, in terms of the quality and the craftsmanship on this shoe, so first off, the material quality I thought was okay. It was nothing that wowed me, but I do appreciate that they use genuine leathers for the most part on the upper. Some of the panels are synthetic, but I'm thankful that the entire shoe wasn't made out of synthetic leathers. I do appreciate the material variety of the sneaker though, and I thought the overall build of the shoe wasn't bad. It wasn't perfect by any means, and I noticed that some of the panels, the finish of leather, had quite a bit variation, and that's kind of the nature of the beast when it comes to genuine leather, but that's just something I noticed that I thought you might want to know. So at the end of the day, was this a perfect, amazingly well-built sneaker? No, but for the price point that I paid, I wasn't that disappointed. So with all of that out of the way now, let's toss these on feet, I'll lace them up for you, and let's show you guys how these look. All in all, for this year at least, I think this is one of the best pairs from the Nike Year of the Snake collection. It teeters the line between pretty subtle, but at the same time, incorporating enough unique touches on it that make it really feel special for the upcoming Lunar New Year. I think at the end of the day, this is a very wearable sneaker because it is predominantly white, but I love the touches of the green and the red and the gold. That really gives it more of that Asian flavor, which makes sense given the holiday that this shoe is supposed to represent. So leave your thoughts down below, let me know, what do you guys think about this pair? Are you guys fans of Air Force Ones? Is it not really a silhouette that you'd rock? And what do you think about the design and the execution? As usual, if you guys enjoy this review, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram at esco8, check me out on X at sean.go spoutout, and visit my website at seango.ca. Once again, another huge thank you goes out to The Closet Inc. And thank you everyone else for watching and supporting my channel. And until next time, I'll catch all of you in my next video.